This is Nick from Microsoft Product Reviews, and this is our full review of the Microsoft Surface 2. So let's click in and see what it's all about.
This is Surface 2, Microsoft's newest tablet, a little brother to its Surface Pro 2. But it aspires to be more than just a media consumption device. It wants to be more. It wants to be a device for everything in your life. It's a compelling upgrade over its predecessor, Surface RT. It comes with better specs, a sharper screen, newer Type and Touch cover keyboards, and it comes preloaded with Windows 8.1. The Surface 2 comes in a silvery gray magnesium color body, or what Microsoft refers to as Vapor Mag. This product comes in a matte finish and feels very solid. Overall, the design is gorgeous with its crisp edges and solid construction. Surface 2 is 0.35 inches thick and weighs about 1.49 pounds. In comparison to the iPad Air, which weighs about a pound, the difference in weight is mainly noticeable if held in the hands for a prolonged period of time. An upgrade over the original Surface is the inclusion of a USB 3.0 slot. The original Surface had a USB 2.0. Right above it is a micro HDMI output slot. The volume keys are situated on the upper left-hand side of the device, just under the 3.5mm audio output slot, while the power button sits in the top right corner. The stereo speakers this time around sound decent, but they still lack bass. However, this is still a drastic improvement from the Surface RT's muted speakers. The integrated kickstand, which I believe to be a very innovative feature, now supports two positions. The first position angles the machine to about 20 degrees, while the second position angles the machine to 45 degrees. This could be very helpful when you're working from your lap. The first thing that someone thinks of when they hear about a kickstand on a tablet is that it would ruin the design of the device. But Microsoft did a great job. The kickstand on Surface 2 blends very well with the tablet and looks almost invisible when not engaged. The kickstand doesn't compromise the seamless design in any way. When the kickstand is in use, it feels very natural, sturdy and strong despite it being very thin. It offers a satisfying click when opening and closing. By simply engaging the kickstand and connecting the keyboard, Surface 2 instantly transforms from a tablet to a productivity machine. The original Surface RT came with a 720p screen. Surface 2, however, comes with a 1080p clear type display. The screen is a lot sharper, the colors are more true to life, and the screen measures in a 10.6 inches diagonally with an aspect ratio of 16:9, which makes it great for watching movies and running two apps side by side. On the other hand, the screen makes it very awkward to use in portrait mode due to it being very tall. It's meant to be used in landscape mode, where it benefits greatly by being able to run web pages in the traditional formats and being productive using Office 2013. Surface 2 has integrated keyboard functionality, and when it comes to this feature, very few tablets in the market can compare, and the ones that do are primarily Windows tablets, with the exception of a few Android-based tablets. However, none of its competing tablets do it in such a seamless and innovative fashion. Connecting the keyboard starts with the 6 contacts hidden at the bottom of the tablet, directly below the Windows logo. The Type or Touch cover keyboards, which also act as covers, have their own dedicated contacts. When the keyboard contacts are brought in close proximity to the Surface contacts, they click in easily in a satisfying, accurate magnetic connection. In comparison, trying to achieve similar functionality on Apple's iPad forces you to use third-party keyboards and cases, which in turn compromise the look and feel of such an elegant device. The iPad doesn't support cursor functionality, and therefore the keyboards that are created for it don't come with a trackpad, which some users may find inconvenient. The second generation Surface Touch and Type cover keyboards are thinner than the first generation versions, while offering backlit keys and also coming in a wider range of color choices. I've found that the Type cover offers the more traditional typing experience. Since it has keys that press in, the Windows 8 user interface is very unique. At first glance, it's very eye-catching and beautiful to look at because of its colorful design and updating live tiles. It's synonymous with all the user interfaces Microsoft provides in its lineup of products, such as the Xbox One and Windows Phone. The new start screen is made up of different apps that look like colorful squares and rectangles, which are displaying information in real time. Microsoft refers to these as live tiles. The shape and size of the live tiles are customizable depending on how much live information one would like them to display at first glance. For example, on the weather app, if you'd like to see the weather forecast for more than just today, by resizing the live tile to be bigger, automatically displays more live information, like the weather for the next 3 to 5 days. By clicking on the live tile, you can access the full app. However, apps are not the only thing you're able to pin on this new start screen. You can pin almost anything and make it truly customizable to your preference. You're able to pin your friend's contact card or a person you're following on Twitter from a hub called People. This is the main contacts application integrated with your Microsoft account. This app aggregates all the contact information from your Outlook, Hotmail, or even Gmail accounts and various social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Skype. For example, any updates posted by your contacts from any of the accounts that you link together will display in the live tile, whether it's a Facebook status or a photo they posted, or more. This makes keeping updated with people you care about easy and really feels personal. Pinching the start screen with two fingers takes you to a zoomed out view, which allows you to see all of your pinned apps. It also gives you the ability to move columns of apps around to different areas of your start screen. A swipe up from the start screen brings you to a list of all of your apps from both desktop and the modern touchscreen apps. They are all arranged in alphabetical order. Windows 8 is heavily gesture based, with its swipes from the left, right, top, and bottom bezels have a unique and important function. Swiping down from the top bezel of the screen to almost the bottom closes an app you're running. Swiping in from the left bezel slides in an app that you've previously opened and that is still running. Swiping your finger in from the left bezel slightly back and out shows you the list of apps that are running in the background in the vertical window, and from there you're able to select which app you want to bring to the full screen, or to bring in side by side to the app that you're already using. Swiping up from the bottom bezel shows the menu of the app that you're currently using. This brings up all the hidden menus in the app. Swiping in from the right bezel unveils the Charms menu. This menu has system-wide functionality. Here you'll see symbols for the search, share, devices, settings, and the start button. This is where you can access your settings, print, use the new Bing Smart Search, or enter the system settings menu, or an individual app menu, and also shut down the device. Getting used to these gestures may have a slight learning curve, due to them not being obvious gestures for a new user, but it is a powerful tool and really makes using the device feel natural. I'm personally a big fan of the Surface 2 multi-user support, as it provides true personalization for every user. This software capability is only unique to Windows 8, and it's something that the iPad or Android tablets don't provide. Having multi-user support functionality is great for sharing the device, while having lockdown and restricting capabilities to users of your choice. These user accounts are separate from one another, and it gives users the ability to customize their account settings and enjoy the device to its fullest potential. Every Surface 2 comes with a free copy of Microsoft Office 2013 Home and Student. This copy of Office is not tied to a subscription in any way and comes with a full-featured version of Word, PowerPoint, Excel, OneNote, and Outlook. For users of Microsoft Office, this is a great value for the money. Unlike Google Docs and Apple's iWork, which are also included on the respective tablets, they are severely stripped-down versions of Office and don't provide the same level of productivity. In addition, they don't offer support for a mouse pointer. Google Docs is also completely cloud-based, which requires internet connectivity in order to be used. Surface 2 also comes with the familiar Windows desktop environment. It offers many advantages, such as the familiar setup of printers and other devices using the USB port, transferring data to and from other devices such as a camera or an external hard drive, the ability to do detailed file management, or even some fine-tuning in the control panel menu. However, Surface 2 runs on Windows RT, and when it comes to desktop, what you see is what you get. It doesn't allow the user to add any additional software or applications. Only the applications that are included with the Surface 2, such as the Office Suite, File Explorer, and the desktop version of Internet Explorer will work. Microsoft has the largest ecosystem of first-party software and services. Surface 2 does an incredible job of consolidating these apps and leveraging these services by spreading them into the operating system where they make the most sense. Microsoft has you covered with their amazing high-quality collection of services, such as Microsoft Office 2013, Outlook, SkyDrive, Skype, Bing, Xbox Video, Xbox Music, and Internet Explorer. When it comes to first-party experiences such as these, iOS or Android can't provide such vast and rich first-party software from the respective ecosystems. If you're a user of these services, you'll get the best experience with them on Surface 2 compared to its rivals. Bing Search is also significantly more useful with Windows 8.1 and is now system-wide. Documents, whether across SkyDrive or on the device, apps, and media are presented in an easy-to-navigate result page. Searching the web or the device is simply done by just typing away and then hitting enter while in the start screen. No need to open an app or browser to search. When it comes to the apps ecosystem, Windows 8 lacks compared to the iPad and Android competition. When Windows 8 first launched, along with the Windows Store, it launched with 10,000 apps. Today, there are over 100,000 apps, and the App Store is growing at a healthy pace. Most major popular apps such as Facebook, Twitter, Netflix, and Hulu are available in the Windows App Store. There are a lot of great Xbox Live Arcade games such as the newly launched Halo, Spartan Assault. But there are still some major apps that are missing, such as the official Instagram or Tumblr app. Luckily, Internet Explorer can help greatly with apps that are missing in the store, as it provides a very touch-friendly UI and Flash support. You're also able to pin websites using Internet Explorer to the start screen, which could feel like using an app sometimes, especially if the website that you're using is designed for touch. The downside to using Internet Explorer to access the websites for the apps that are missing is that most of these websites are not designed for touch use, and therefore, they may have the user resort to connecting the keyboard. Microsoft recognizes that this is a problem and is currently working hard to resolve it, but it's still going to take some time. Windows 8 did come a long way since 2012 when it came to the App Store, but there's still a long way to go. The Surface 2 has a significantly improved camera. The rear-facing camera is 5 megapixels, and the front is a 3.5 megapixel camera capable of recording 1080p. One feature that I'm really impressed with is the camera's ability to see my face in the dark room while on a Skype call. Microsoft has engineered a unique lens capability that is also able to filter light through the camera and focus in the image or person facing the camera in low light. Surface 2 is the truest expression of Microsoft's vision for a multifunctional, integrated, and a very user-friendly ecosystem. If you are a user of Microsoft services, you'll get the best experience out of any tablet on the Surface 2. To summarize, the Surface 2 has a dedicated keyboard, type and touch covered, an integrated kickstand, comes with a free copy of Office 2013, offers a full-size USB port, a micro HDMI output port, and is running Windows 8.1 RT. It is in my opinion the best productivity tablet on the market by far. However, apps can still be a problem with the Windows Store, since currently not all games and apps are released simultaneously in all platforms. For example, in many cases, apps and games come to the Windows Store only after they have been launched in Apple's App Store and the Google Play Store. If you're planning on running desktop applications such as Photoshop, iTunes, or Chrome, I would suggest looking into buying a Surface Pro 2. Surface 2 can't run these applications due to it running on the Windows RT platform. In addition, if you're a heavy user of services from Google's ecosystem and are looking for touch-friendly apps, Surface 2 may not be right for you. Most of Google's apps are not available on the Windows App Store, and you would be forced to use the browser to access these services, which may compromise your touch experience. You're better off with a Nexus device or maybe a Galaxy Tab. However, if you're buying a tablet to exclusively browse the web, download the latest apps, and play the latest touchscreen games, Apple's iPad may be a better choice. Surface 2 is a very unique machine, one that stands out from the crowd, one that does more, one that could be a fantastic media consumption device, and a productivity machine, providing that you don't need any additional desktop software installed. Its App Store is making great strides. Microsoft is steadily improving Windows 8.1. The future of Surface is brighter every day.
That's going to do it for our Surface 2 video review. If you want more detail, check out our written review at Microsoft Product Reviews. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.